man, how much fun was that? Haven't made a video for a while. I've been really busy with work, but still getting out riding once a week. And today's beautiful weather. It's winter, about 8 degrees C, pretty much perfect conditions. So yeah, I thought I'd make a video today. And I'm on my 2021 300, and I've done 26 hours now. So I've built a fair bit of experience on it. Enjoying it. Woo! Yeah, I got up there, no problem. Nice. It's running really well now. I've got the Get Race kit and an RK TEK head on it, and those two things have really transformed the bike. The RK TEK head I ran with the stock ECU, and just with the RK TEK head it ran really well, much stronger than stock and a lot easier to ride for me. So yeah, really enjoying it. And if you haven't already done the idle mod on your TPI, even if your TPI idle's okay, I still highly recommend doing it. The reason being is you can turn the air screw in and reduce the amount of air at idle and richen it up, and typically it will perform a lot better off idle. So I have an idle screw mod video, have a look at that if you haven't seen it already. And definitely consider doing the idle screw mod. It really improves the bottom end performance a lot. And a quick update on the tires I've been using. On the rear I have a Shinko 540X. This is the soft gummy compound on all knobs. So the DC version has the sidewall or the side knobs using a harder compound. The X version is gummy rubber, soft rubber on all of the tire. I've had this tire on since the bike was new, so 26 hours. You can see the leading edge has become quite rounded. The block height has also decreased quite a bit. But 26 hours I think is pretty good for a tire like this. Originally very aggressive, tall blocks, so yeah, it's worn, but it's still okay. And even when they're warm, they grip very well on rocks, on roots as well. And the rear I'm using tubeless, and I run the tire pressure at 2 psi, which works really well with this tire. And on the front I've got a Shinko 216 Cheetah. And this is wearing very well. It's hardly worn at all, 26 hours. Still looks almost new. Very little wear at all. So I'm really pleased with this, and they grip really well, especially in wet conditions on rocks and roots. Love this tire. I run it at 11 psi with heavy tubes. This is a fun little rocky stream, which we only discovered fairly recently. And, it's not particularly hard to get up, but it's difficult to do smoothly. So I'm going to focus on riding it more smoothly. I'm trying to stand up a bit more, get balance, but not easy with all these rocks. Always a lot easier if you're standing up. A little bit of speed. And it's practically frozen today. Woo! Woo! That's a lot of fun. Yeah, the 216 Cheetah front tyre, I've got it in the fatty size, really excels in these types of slippery, rocky conditions. Grips really well. Gives you a real sense of security, completely different to most other tyres. definitely worth trying one if you haven't already tried one. I was worried about how long it would last, but as I showed before, actually wears very well when riding off-road. Just as a demonstration of how good the 216 Cheetah grip is, I'm on this wet rock on the corner of it with my front brake on, and it is not sliding at all. Really good grip, very impressive. 11 psi with heavy tube. Quite a challenging hill climb. It's very steep, and today, even though it's very dry, it's very loose and difficult to get traction, but very rewarding to get up. Horrible to go down though. Hate it. Horrible. I'm gonna get off. What are you doing?
Trying to bring the bike to the balance point and turn it around.
I think it went a bit beyond the balance point.